And MK9.
Yes.
But great Injustice 1 player, even better MKX player, and right out the gate in this Pro Series, Forever King making a name for himself, making a name for Circa. Doing good at just counter-picking certain situations. My favorite Forever King match was him versus Dab at Combo Breaker. That was a hype, intense comeback situation, and Forever King clutched it out.
King here going with bets against Honeybee's Flash.
Jaime tells me you skipped practice. Are you stalking me? I need you to take this seriously.
Begin. Take this seriously, Honeybee. Do not think that Forever King is not a force to be reckoned with. I'm sure that he's
Barry
adapted.
Allen is notorious for not taking things seriously, so it's good that Bruce is trying to put in this place here, just like you're going to see in upcoming cinematic movies and in previous incarnations of the Justice League, where Barry Allen should be out of control.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely is. Doesn't want to. Little lighthearted comedic relief, if you will, in a lot of the scenarios.
And
a modern day plastic man.
Honeybee has lost about 150 health here, and Forever King already has a super. And King hasn't lost an ounce of health yet.
I mean, he hasn't, but the fact is, Flash needs that bar way more than Forever King needs that super.
Yes. Now, is King going to use it here to push block anything? He is not. He's just off the top blocking way out, but oh, here we go.
And the whip punish there as he sees that giant floaty jump as the Flash and Honeybee perfectly react with all the Speed Force helping them. Oh, you're going to stand there and whip this? Here's a full combo punish.
King had a full bar of health right there, 4 bars of meter.
It's gone. Where is it?
And it's gone. And he didn't gain any meter from losing an entire bar of health because he didn't spend anything. That's why push blocking early on against the Flash, having that much, how many resources come off.
And the Flash everywhere at once, so fast you can't keep your eyes on him as he throws them all over, left and right, up and down, tries to go for the overhead. Forever King puts a stop to it, but isn't ready for that down two.
King applies pressure back 2-3, has the trait and cut. Honeybee going for a running man stance there after blocking it back 2-3.
And look at Honeybee punishing so perfectly there with, recognizing that dive kick from Batman's float. Very, very little block stun. So as soon as you block that in the air, it's time to punish him.
Honeybee looks very crisp starting out. King was in such a great position, and he erased it from memory.
Just gone. But here we go. King trying to be a little bit more offensive, compared to the last set. Because he knows he's got to put the damage down. The jump back two does connect. A huge drop by Forever King. Very, very unlike him.
Very unlike. This man is a master at conversions. Even go back to one MKX this game, he didn't drop these little micro conversions, and that's what made him such a top player. And that's what separates
men from the boys.
Yeah, men from the boys is those small conversions in situations where you don't miss out on any damage on the screen. You always finish your plate. And here comes the mix from Honeybee. Poor Batman has no wake-ups. He has to eat some mix or risk his life with the slide.
And look at that block. Overhead into the low. And again, but Forever King getting a little too overzealous there. Not really challenging where he should be challenging or how he should be challenging.
You're going to get hurt. Not today.
Not today, says Honeybee. Just like Evo, I'm going to take you down 3-0. And he goes for the charge, and Forever King checking him, and Honeybee canceling right at the perfect opportunity there to not get punished. Oh, I don't think he wanted that running man stance, and he definitely doesn't want to eat this entire combo that Forever King just perfectly converts into. He just went for the slide. He went for the slide. He knew he had nothing to lose, and there you go. Forever King utilizing that meter burning that Batarang to make sure it hits a crouching character. That is Flash.
And what a conversion off of the air Batarang into the corner. Is going to get some great damage. And he's going to work on trying to get the health lead here. And they're down to, he actually couldn't even get a jump to hit the crouching hitbox at the Flash that went solo to the ground.
I mean, he's so small. He's pretty much just laying on the ground. It's so hard to connect.
Oh my goodness, got the trade, and now we have officially seen everything in Injustice 2.
You do not want to trade with that. You don't. That was a huge favorable trade. I feel like it was more favorable than a clean hit.
He got put in zero gravity, and he was just able to convert.
I mean, the flash hit him so hard with so much force behind that punch that he just stood still. He just could not move. That was definitely a full combo convert. And Forever King tired of playing the passive game because, you know what, I'm going right into this. Forward 3 for the overhead. And we're going to get a conversion. No, he drops it.
Honeybee is going to get on the offense now and has his trade combo. This is going to be huge damage. Didn't go for the restand. He's just going to go for damage outright, knock him down, go for some mix. And the down 1-2 goes block King. Doing a better job this time around, not getting opened up immediately. And he's got to eat mix continuously here, trying to swing.
He is going for it, gets the forward throw, keeping Forever King in the corner, and looking for him to get a little too antsy, a little too frisky. And tries to jump out, but Forever King finally connects that back throw. And Honeybee, just like that, uses the interactable to get out of dodge.
Comes off 2 bars for the air tech. Doesn't want King to get a health lead here.
Now Forever King's kind of, using those jump ins, timing them a little bit differently, trying to stuff that down to by Honeybee. But Honeybee with great awareness knows exactly when he's trying to do it and knows when to pick his battles, when to hit that down to. And look at the release trait bat there. Forever King thought he was all over the last backup plan. That is that mechanical bat.
And Honeybee is just, he looks so comfortable against the zoning of Batman with the flash.
Yeah, I mean, this is a character that can just phase right through it. He's okay with building this bar as well. He said, you know what? My super is actually useful.
Yeah, this is tit for tat. This is what Batman players are used to getting away with when they build all this meter full screen. And the Flash is able to negate some of that build by not blocking those projectiles and building meter of his own.
Honeybee's trying to get him to use the flash, but Forever King, being as stubborn as a mule, finally.
I dial it back. Not till these boots melt.
Not till these boots melt. Flash is the fastest man in the universe.
Back to getting him out of the ground pound attempt. All right, getting the first bar. King is in this. They're tied at 2-2 when it comes to meter. And we needed a miracle there. Doesn't get it for full screen as the running man stance goes underneath the grapple. And the back 2-3 stopping the approach. He's going to use it. Here we go. Come off the bar. He's going to keep something ambiguous. No, he goes for the damage instead, but drops it.
Oh, and that's a trade in Honeybee's favor when he's got that convertibility. And the glitter, knowing he couldn't block, greatly executed. A great decision there by Forever King.
Need a timeout? I'm Batman.
Batman needs no timeouts. He's just going in. Forever King's got a plan, and this is what he desperately needs. He needs to kind of change up his game plan. Not rely too much on building this bar here. But, Honeybee's okay with this. Honeybee says...
And you know what, so is King apparently. He said, you know what, let's just build up all this meter and let's see what happens here.
But but honestly, look at what a super means for Honeybee. A super means all full screen options are shut down. He's going to come at you so fast. The overhead, this should be all over for Forever King. Honeybee again solidifying in a dominant fashion over Forever King.
Oh, and what was so smart about that ender is that he didn't launch him, so all that meter was useless. He had no wager, so he couldn't air tech, even if he got him in lightning kicks or ground pound in that trade. He just kept him grounded and killed him there.
That was